Hey y'all, I just want to share this beautiful moment with you here. I'm driving up the Pacific Coast Highway on Friday afternoon and it is glorious. And I want to share also with you my observations about how magical life truly is, particularly when we walk in our authentic truth in the world shows up and supports us in ways that we never could have even imagined being supported. You know, I just came from a photo shoot that essentially was gifted to me by two guys just showing up in support of the work that I'm doing in the world. And this isn't the first time this has happened, and it didn't cost me anything but just gratitude and appreciation, which I feel amazing when I give anyway. And these two men, I want to give a shout out to Sam and Michael and also Alex for setting this up. But this has been happening for years. As I stay true to what I feel deeply called to expressing in the world and to expressing through me in my life, life shows up with people, with opportunities, experiences, resources, gifts, kindnesses, love. I mean, I have been just living a magical life for years. It hasn't always been easy, and I don't always walk the perfect path of my truth and my bliss. I mean, you know, I sell myself out in countless little ways here and there, and sometimes I live afraid and live from my stressful thoughts. And I mean, I'm human, and it isn't always easy, and there are some really tough moments, but man, for the most part, you know, for 15 years, since I left the military almost 15 years ago, I have been committed to finding my path of truth, my authentic expression in the world. And it's been scary at times, and at times I haven't made a lot of money doing it, but I've gotten this far, and I keep going. And life keeps bringing amazing people to me that say, you know what, Brian, I have something to support you on this path. And they show up and they give it freely, and they give it with love, whether it's a photo shoot or, I mean, a place to stay, or it doesn't, countless. Life, when we walk in our truth, when we walk in our authentic, blissful truth, it may not always be easy, but life wants us to succeed because that's what we came here to do. Life, there's a force, and life wants us to be successful in expressing what life itself brought us here to do in the first place. So if you're home, or you're at work, or you're in a life that you do not feel connected to, but you're scared to leave because you think that, you know, leaving means you're going to be on your own, you might lose a partner, you might lose a situation, you might lose some kind of this illusion of security, whatever, you think you might lose something, but you have no idea what you can gain. No idea. And in fact, you're holding on to the familiar, so you kind of know what you've got, and it's like the familiar is less scary than the unfamiliar, but the familiar kind of sucks, or at least it isn't deeply satisfying. So I just want you to hear this, that when you walk your path of truth, and it may take some time to find it, I get that, it took me years, but I'll tell you, it has been the most magical experience of my life, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. And it's just getting better, and I experience so much love and support from life and all kinds of ways on the journey. And I want you to experience that magic also, because it is exquisite. Look at that sunset in my background. Exquisite. Is this not a perfect moment? Oh my God. Woo! What a life. I want you to have this magic. I want you to experience this magic. Take that risk. Leap. Life is there to support you. It will show up somehow to support you and see you successful. I believe that, and I believe it for you, and I want it for you. Oh, have magic. Make magic out there. Make love. Make magic. I love you. I'm Brian Reeves. What a moment.